we see in the distance the beautiful Alps of Slovenia in front of the Arena Stozis. I am not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Slovenia. I am very excited and in costume for today's show. Yeah, it's what, like noon right now? So we've got like 6 hours till we're in the building, but I'm excited. I'm sure I'll get some pep in my step when Maiden gets on the stage, so let's come see what's going on. What is this? What is this?
Alexander.
Amazing. The things we do for Maiden. This is honest to God one of the strangest venues I've ever been to. So there is the arena there. And we were just like, you know, kind of hanging out by there. And then we saw this, what looked like a parking garage. And we were like, oh, see if there's bathrooms or anything down there. And the more we looked around, the creepier things got.
This is amazing. It's nice. That's what I was saying earlier. You're like, you should, because this will be the found footage after we disappear.
Oh no, I don't like that.
Poop! Mike, we have to poop?
Oh my god. This is enormous.
I'm going to tackle him off the
Don't you even joke about it.
Oh my god.
So from where we were, Chris and Mike said they just found that building from in there. We started like all the way back there, so I don't know how long it's gonna be before they're back. So James just arrived.
What is this?
To the venue, and we were showing him the crazy, like, unfinished parking garage that we found.
Yeah, you get my actual reaction.
Yeah.
This is
It's
wild.
crazy. No. You don't even, like, I want to show you the stairwell that they were going down. It's crazy. So they went up here. And they went into that little doorway there.
This?
Yes. Just take a left. Okay, you see that dark area? Yeah, no, go. Just look. It's fine. There's nobody in there.
I know, but I just don't like that painting.
But there's a, like, if you just go to the edge, just look at the stairwell. Yeah, they went down there. So they wandered off that way. And that's where we got that picture of them, as they found that little area and stood on the edge and got a picture. And then they kept going and found the abandoned building all the way at the edge of the venue. Well, I think I just got spoiled by taking a walk around the venue.
It is a rat! I'm between you guys. It's already too much. Food for you has arrived. We're gonna go see if we can find the inside merch. See if we can have a little peek ski in there. There is stuff.
Maiden flag, Maiden poster. Let's go to the other side.
Bad news, T-shirt ink again. Where's the Gildan? Oh, there's Gildan there too.
Gildan, yeah.
3.
I'm gonna have to ask what the Gildan ones
Oh
are.
look, there's pictures on the side of the shirts.
You can see the size of the shirts though.
All right, that T-shirt.
Says Gildan small.
Medium.
Yeah, and that Gildan shirt. That.
They don't let us see.
Small update on day.
I had a nice walk over this way earlier. Sorry about my voice. There's been a lot of people smoking, and it's really been messing with me. But I was walking over this way, and just taking a walk, and I heard 2 spoilers, like really big spoilers. So I'm not very happy about that. I mean, I'm happy about the songs they're playing, but I'm not happy about that. And James also had happened to hear one.
Yeah, so I had walked by that spot that Steph went to just prior, and I heard a song, and we talked about it. We didn't tell each other what songs, but it ended up, it's not even the same song. So 3 spoilers were just played.
Yeah, so that kind of sucks, but at the same time, it's like, okay, well, at least they're good songs. I don't know if yours is a good song because we didn't discuss, but... And then there's a rumor going around now that the Raven Age might not be able to play because their truck's like completely dead with all their equipment on it. So I don't know what that would mean for tonight. Like, would we be waiting there for like 3 hours?
There's no way they would make us wait for Raven Age.
But that's the thing with me. Is like, if they tell people the show is at like 8:50 p.m., I feel like they have an obligation to play at 8:50 p.m.
What, Maiden?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I would think they just go on as scheduled.
So that would suck to get in there and have like nothing to look at.
Yeah, I would much rather see the Raven Age than not.
Yeah, me too. So anyway, it's a little update for now. So.
Yeah, what are we, about 5 hours from showtime?
4.5.
4.5 hours. So, yeah, it looks like just about everyone's here, and we're just waiting and waiting and waiting at this point. We just got lined up fresh to the barrier. We're waiting for wristbands now.
Waiting to get in. A little late as usual.
Getting lined up inside. It's almost time to see what's going on down there.
With you guys to that side anyway.
We're behind the stage.
This is me getting excited.
This is it.
Finally.
Very nice.
Woo! Jesus, who's becoming Christian here?
I was raised it, but
Oh man,
guys, oh my God,
we're gonna do it. John's stopping us.
They're multiplying, and I'm losing. Poor Jeffrey, come here. Oh, they're sorting the dance.
Oh, look at the look at the screen.
Oh, nice. Nice. He's nice.
He's nice.
Raven Age has risers now.
Man, Maiden have hid everything. I can't see a thing.
Lots of smoke.
They're holding us here just before getting on the floor for some reason. I get a chance to see the stage. Just a little bit. There are these weird screen things, but they've really hidden everything well. I don't see anything else.
Yep.
Lighting rig's definitely different.
No, because
I'm definitely disappointed we didn't see merch in that room.
event shirt, and I was like, we didn't go by the merch.
Very weird how they did the 2 halves of the
It's like,
barrier.
it's like,
Front
it's
half
like giving
and back
birth.
half.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Raven Age showed up. They're still kind of setting up, but they were obviously a little late because they're holding us.
We actually told them.
It's the same songs. No.
Can't wait.
Wheels of Steel.
It's not Wheels of Steel. No.
Talking about my wheels. My wheels of steel.
They couldn't just come up with an hour of new music. Here we go.
We could go just.
Derek.
Yes.
Yeah! We did it! Yeah, we did it! Yes!
5,000 miles for this.
Yes.
Yes.
So there's a Gatling
With a
gun
laser.
underneath this thing. What is
He's gonna
happening?
Bazooka Eddie.
Are they gonna shoot Eddie with a Gatling gun?
Yes.
Oh my god!
Holy shit.
Whoops.
The giant machine gun. Yeah.
Having a small issue with the Raven Age. They played one song and then technical issues and now they're gone.
As a phone, and on that phone you got a light. Let's light up this entire fucking arena, okay? Everybody over here, everybody over there, you guys down in the front, get them up. That's it. Oh yeah. Oh, now we're cooking. Make some noise!
It's happening. Are you ready?
No.
run through. Can't hear the band at all on stage. No drums, nothing. So just a little bit of everything. Yeah, there you go. How the fuck are you anyway? Oh yes! What good people you are! What a fucking great place you are! Ljubljana! It's taken us a while to get back here, but we've been here 4 times. I've been here 5 times, now that makes it 6. So we went out yesterday at Lake Bled, round the corner. Very, very cool. So I went for a row on the water, you know, to have a look at the water. And I went up to the castle, and then I had to go to the toilet. And it's 120 meters up. So it's got a long way to go down. And when I was in the toilet, it was there, in front of me.
You saw the writing on the wall.
The writing on the wall. Oh shit, darkness. Beyond the light, darkness will fall. Fuck me, there you are. So we're gonna... This is complicated, this film. It's about, well, once upon a time there was a girl called Agnes. And we all used to know her, we always used to go out with her. And our mums and dads disapproved if we would ask, can I play with Agnes? So we wrote a song about it, but we thought we can't call it after Agnes because she'd get pissed off what with YouTube and everything nowadays. And the evidence. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Can I play with Agnes?
finally got to the merch after the show. It's like 45 euros is the regular. It's all t-shirt ink. There's some cool ones, but nothing that really stands out.
Hi guys, I lost my voice and
If you can't tell, she lost her voice.
I thought we'd still do some final thoughts on this list because it was something else. I'm sure a lot of you probably saw our uploads that we put up on the night of the show, which is now, but this is gonna come up like tomorrow. So I was expecting Cost More in Time, and I know I put Blade Runner on my set list, but I didn't actually expect that. I expected them to do something that, like, obviously I couldn't predict. So when that started, you could hear us all just freaking out.
Going wild.
Just completely wild. It was, like, one of the greatest moments of my life.
It was so
It really was.
surprising to see them actually pull it off
It really
again.
was. And then, like, the first half of that set list was just like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, like, every time a song started.
It was just banger after banger after banger.
It was crazy, and,
I mean, Caught Somewhere in Time,
oh.
starting it off exactly how we would have dreamed.
Oh. And Bruce's, like, goggles. I loved his, like,
I
goggles.
love his costume.
Yeah. Dude, he had, like, that sexy, like, see-through shirt on at one point. I thought that was pretty
That
cool.
black one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could, like, see right through it. I'm like, oh my god, this guy's, like, you know.
65?
Yeah, and he's wearing this stuff.
He looks good in it.
He looks amazing. For being 65,
He really
looks
does.
absolutely fucking incredible. But yeah, so...
So Caught Somewhere in Time, Stranger in Strangeland,
Yeah.
just two bangers right in a row. Adrian
Writing on
Solo.
the Wall, always a good one.
And then was it Time Machine?
No,
Days of Future Past.
I thought that was
so good.
I thought that was Wasted Years because I had the Wasted Years art that was like edited,
Yeah.
and then like the way Adrian was like doing the intro almost sounded like Wasted Years, and I'm like, oh shit, no, it's not.
And then next was the song that you had overheard
Yeah.
earlier in the day, The Prisoner.
Yeah, I was so upset. So yeah, two songs that I overheard. So I was just walking around the venue. And as I get to the quieter part where all the people aren't at and, like, the music's not playing, I thought I heard Wrathchild. I'm like, ooh, they're rehearsing. And I go up to the door, and it's fucking Prisoner. I'm just so upset. And then I was like, okay, I'll just stick around to listen to the rest of it since
Just to be clear, you're not upset because they played it. You're upset
because it was spoiled.
spoiled.
Like, I just wanted to take a walk and got two songs spoiled. So I was just hanging out listening to it, and then that went off, and I started walking again, and I hear, beam, beam, beam. I'm just like, no, God, no. And what did you get spoiled?
Stranger.
Okay, that's not too much of a spoiler.
I mean, it wasn't really a spoiler, but still.
But you heard it.
I heard it.
But yeah, so there was that. And the Time Machine...
So glad they played the Time Machine.
I am. There were so many people like doubting it. Like, I don't know. I don't think they're gonna play it. I'm like, they have to.
It went over great live.
It did, and Bruce said he wanted to play it. And yeah, it's a little shaky. Like,
oh yeah,
it's
shaky.
okay. It's okay. It's the first show. It's all gonna be shaky.
Pretty much every song was shaky.
Yeah, Adrian was pretty like mad near the end of the show.
He was distraught.
Yeah, like bad.
They were definitely having a lot of technical issues.
Yeah, but I can't wait to see him again. Like in a month.
When they've tightened it all up.
Because I love seeing this stuff happen because it's like, wow, look, they're human.
Yeah. And leading to the big disappointment for us.
Oh, guys.
And we don't want it to take up,
guys.
we don't want you to think that, oh, we hate this show because of this.
Yeah, this show was absolutely amazing, but I was seriously, legitimately crushed by them playing Death of the Celts because on Zujutsu, as some of you know, my least favorite song is Death of the Celts, and my most favorite song is The Parchment. And when they played Death of the Celts, I knew they were going to play Hell on Earth, which meant they weren't going to play The Parchment. So I just sat there that whole song just like, oh my god. I was heartbroken, just completely heartbroken.
The crowd just died.
At least on our side. Like, I
Yeah.
can't see behind me everywhere, but, you know, our side was just like, ugh.
It was easily the lowest point of the set.
But, I have this tiny sliver of hope that, like, maybe they want to give both of the epics outside of Hell on Earth a chance. And perhaps they swap night by night and we still get the Parchment, but I'm just like, my god. Like, I could never get to hear that song live. That's, like, the best song on that album. I might never get to hear live. It's just so sad.
And we heard the one that, I mean, as far as everyone we know, they all agree too that song is just not up to par.
Well, it's just like, it's not like it sucks, but it's just like, it doesn't do
Anything
much
for
of
me.
anything for me. Like, it just kind of felt like Klansman did. You know,
It felt exactly like
it
Klansman.
felt like, oh, we've already done this before, you know?
Yeah.
So
It felt like the exact same thing as the last 3 years of Legacy.
So they played it well. They didn't suck.
Yeah, there wasn't really any mess ups for that one.
They played it well. It's just like, that's not what I want to see, and it's gonna be like, oh no, 7 more times.
So it is an unfortunate, like, really big crater in the middle of the set for us.
Oh, well, this time specifically because it was a surprise.
Yeah.
I didn't know, like...
But we were pretty much right about everything else.
Nah, Can I Play With Madness and The Prisoner? I had no idea.
Okay, other than those. I'm talking about the Senjutsu and Cause of Weird Time
And
songs.
I thought they weren't going to play Fear of the Dark, and they did. No Number of the Beast, no Hallowed. That's kind of sad because I love that song. It's always welcome in a set list.
Like, I would much rather have Hallowed than Fear of the Dark.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah.
Whatever, I mean, we could have a tour without it.
And they had screens for the first time ever, like...
But it wasn't overbearing screens.
No, they had the backdrops with screens on the sides. So
yeah, and it worked. It added so much depth to everything they were doing.
The pyro during Hell on Earth was like...
It was getting hot.
It was like Slayer, like... Slayer's last tour where they just had like all the fire going off everyone. But
it was through the entire song. That's
a
long song.
And it wasn't just like the flames that go straight up like they usually have. It's like the ones that shoot out like to the sides.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Heaven Can Wait.
Yeah, so...
Wow.
You know, I would have preferred Sea of Madness, but the way that they did this now with the Gatling gun...
I mean, we can also add in that we have never seen Heaven Can Wait live.
So it was not... The only song now that we have to see from somewhere back in time is Prime of the Ancient Mariner, so we've got everything but that. But yeah, so they didn't do the like fans on stage thing, but now there's a good reason they didn't, because he's literally firing off at them.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Like, we saw that Gatling gun before the show started. They were having trouble covering it up.
Yeah,
it
I think
looked like they were
video of that.
Yeah, I got video of that before the show started. And I was wondering what the hell they were going to use it for, and me and Derek came up with he's going to shoot Eddie with it, but I don't know when or why, you know. And it was Heaven Can Wait.
Yeah.
And, by the way, Eddie comes out twice.
Yeah, they put a little hat and a coat on him.
Yeah, so he is...
a waistcoat.
Yeah. He's Stranger in a Strangeland Eddie for that song.
Yeah.
And then...
He's regular Eddie.
He comes out again for Heaven Can Wait as regular Cyborg Eddie. And then Iron Maiden, all of a sudden, Samurai Eddie runs out. Super unexpected.
With a big inflatable.
With a giant inflatable
these, like,
Senjutsu
white
head.
flames that were just like, holy shit, too. I've never seen them use that.
That was a hot show because of so much pyro.
Yeah, and as far as the crowd goes, like, I thought it was going to be a bit rough, but it was, until the end, it was, like, very, very manageable. Like, it was...
It reminded me of Zagreb last year.
Yeah,
it was like,
well,
I expected worse.
No. Zagreb was a bit tighter. Like, I remember being, like, really squished in Zagreb.
Yeah.
This was like, people were, like, kind of back and forth, where it would be like there was a little bit of crush, but then they back off, so it was good. It was like everybody was into it, everybody was singing along, but they were like being respectful until shit went out, and I got mauled over like an Adrian pig falling on the ground.
I had to defend your honor.
But I got it. I got the Adrian pig from the nice security guards.
And guess what I got?
Another Steve Harris wristband. That's like, what have you caught? One Dave Murray wristband?
Yeah.
And you, like, treasure it because, like, all this guy ever catches is Steve wristbands.
It's been so many.
I know. You should, like, handing them out at this point.
Like a magnet for his sweat.
He tried to put it on earlier. He's like, oh my god, it's so gross.
I'll keep it, though.
Yeah, of course.
But, okay. Alexander. That was special.
Well, that's my thing. It's kind of crazy being, like, I was born in the 90s, and so... You know, Alexander the Great was a song written in the 80s, 86, and it's never been played before, so I literally got to see the debut performance of a song they wrote in the 80s.
That's very special.
It doesn't happen. And what's kind of crazy, I was talking to my friend Rory about this, if he's watching this, hello, but, like, it's been my whole life as a fan that everybody's just obsessed, like, they need to play Alexander, they need to play Alexander. Alexander the Great, it's like the great white buffalo of, like, the fan
Set
club.
lists.
And now, like, it hit me that, like, every fan from here on out will live in a world where Iron Maiden has played that. And it's kind of, like, crazy to think about. Like, there'll never be a world where, like, people obsessed, like, Maiden need to play this song.
Well, they've been saying that for, like, 30-something years.
And now it's been played, and it's like, oh,
what do they play next?
that's in the great beyond now. That's over.
Yeah, they've done it. As of right now, they've played it one time in their entire career.
And that is the only time they'll ever play it.
No. It was incredible.
It was great.
Bruce really killed that song. They didn't really have many mistakes in that one either.
No.
They obviously rehearsed the hell out of that one. They brought Can I Play With Madness back. I thought that was super fun.
Davey was all smiles. I was loving his energy.
He was good. Like, nobody seemed too stiff. They all looked like they expected to do better, but the mistakes just always set in, and that was a complicated set list. So I get it.
God, yeah.
Time Machine, that kind of fell apart in the middle. Exactly what you said prior.
I knew it,
is that
but
middle part.
It will come together. It's different live. Like, you can rehearse it all you want, but if you can't hear what you're doing from the stage, it's like, you gotta fix it.
Even Bruce, after like 2 songs, was yelling at the monitor guys, like, I can't hear anything.
Oh, yeah.
And then Adrian, like, the last, like, 4 songs,
I've never seen him that mad.
He was getting very upset.
Yeah.
And he just straight up stopped playing several times and wasted years. But then he nailed the solo like it was no problem.
Dude, his solos...
They're just so good. I can't believe they played another Adrian song with The Prisoner.
Yeah.
Like, he gets so many songs in this.
This is the Adrian Smith tour.
It really is. Like, I barely saw Yannick play many solos at all.
Oh, I didn't see Yannick much at all just because we weren't on the right side of the stage. But his hair is, like, back to the way it was. He, like, cut it.
He looks younger now.
Yeah, he, like, cut it during the pandemic, and now it's, like, it's full and healthy and back to the same length. Like, hey, there it is.
So, yeah, after, like, Fear of the Dark, and that had a new backdrop at least. Like, everything was new looking, for sure. Like, nothing other than Trooper, which had the old backdrop. Yeah. And he didn't wear anything for it. Well, he did wear something. He wasn't naked. But he didn't have, like, the flag or anything. He just sang it bare, like they were just trying to get it out of the way.
I was a bit disappointed with the merchandise.
Yeah, I didn't really see anything.
Like, I like the shirt with the spaceship and Eddie in front of it, but, like, as far as, like, the other stuff that wasn't online, it was just like, I'm not really interested.
Yeah, like, I know I'll get that spaceship one.
Yeah.
Whether it's online or at a show.
And the event shirts and stuff, too.
Event shirts, absolutely, but all the other stock stuff they had was, like, pass.
It didn't do much for me, and I was really sad because, like, this is, I think, a Mark Wilkinson print, and they did that for 2 tours in a row.
We expected another one with this kind of style, and it wasn't.
Do you think maybe it's just limited for the first show?
I mean, it could be. I mean, it could be, what's it called? Shortages. Everything has shortages.
I don't know about that. But yeah, I'm really tired. I didn't sleep last night, so let's wrap this shit up.
Okay. Hell on Earth, boom. Wasted Years, boom. Same thing as Book of Souls, though. Okay. I did want to see Sanctuary. I really did. But it still ended very well. I thought out of 10, I would give this show, like, an 8.
8.5.
8.5.
And it would have, like, it was 10 out of 10 for me up until Death of the Celts.
If they played Parchment instead of Death of Celts, I think this would be 10 out of 10.
It would be 10 out of 10 for me because, like, it was legitimately 10 out of 10. It was, like, one of the greatest days of my life.
It just kept, especially Blade Runner starting, it just kept building and building with the set list that we had already thought of and wanted. Other than that dump.
And then it betrayed us.
But nobody can make a Maiden set without having a disappointment.
Of course not. Well, I knew there would be something. We knew there would be something.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was the worst thing.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like Cost of More Time wasn't played.
That would be rough.
You know, it could have been worse, I suppose.
It could have been worse. I mean, I can personally live without the Parchment, but I
can't.
know.
It's so sad. I love that song, like, beyond belief. I love that song, and it's just like, it's not gonna get played, and I'm just...
Well, let's just cross our fingers that either they switch it out with Death of the Celts on nightly, which is unlikely, but maybe, or they switch it out next year.
That would
for
be nice
Parchment.
because I plan to see more shows next year.
Please, Maiden.
Like if it was the opposite.
We need to hear the Parchment
Yeah.
live.
Seriously.
Before this tour ends.
Like if that never gets played live, I'm
What a shame that would be.
Devastated. Completely devastated.
Yep.
But, oh well.
All in all, we had a great time.
Very glad to have done like a real first opening night. Like we did the Book of Souls opening night in 2016 that like got dampered by like the security
Just
issue
the
outside.
situation of that show.
And there was just like a bunch of assholes around us. So it's like we finally got to like properly enjoy it, and it just feels nice. So
we did it.
We did.
And on top of that, Slovenia, awesome place to see a show.
Bulbania,
yep, as Nico would say. All right, well, let's wrap this up.
Yeah, I want to go to bed.
All right, bedtime. Peace, guys.